2020, yes, the year of COVID and all that other shit. But it was also the year that RJ Corman bought out 3 short line railroads in the Northeast: the Owego in Hartford and Owego, New York, the Lehigh Railway in Towanda, Pennsylvania, and the Luzerne and Susquehanna Railroad based in Pittston, PA, aka the former Pocono Northeastern Railroad. Now fast forward to January 2021. And I had just started getting into rail fanning, where I actually went to the live tracks to film real trains about a few months prior in mid-2020, making for a new era that's still being carried on in my life. Anyways, enough said. Here in January, I caught the first move of the new RJ Corman power in Northeast Pennsylvania by form of the old 12Z northbound manifest to Binghamton, New York, where both units went up north and came down what I think was H97 at the time to Taylor, where NS delivered them to their new home on the former LNS, which, by the way, their route was divided, as one line was based in Avoca and the other in Pittston, serving Wilkes-Barre and the surrounding towns. But the Avoca operations took place in the Petrogas propane yard, with weekly runs up the former Erie on the Dunmore Secondary and up Hillside Junction to the Grimes Industrial Park near the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, where they service 3 customers, 2 being plastic pellet companies and 1 being a gas transload known as LHT. Over on the Wilkes-Barre side, they service about 5 to 6 industries, the busiest one being the Lion Brewery on the east side of downtown. And lastly, there's also a third route out of Pittston that leads across the Susquehanna River into West Pittston and over towards Exeter and Kingston. This route was the former DL&W's Bloom Main Line towards Northumberland, and currently there's no active rail customers on it, and the line is only used for storing rail cars and locomotives. Now, to put things in perspective, RJ Corman is the sole operator for these branch lines. However, they leased it from the Luzerne County, for which owns the trackage. As a result, after half a decade has passed, the lease is almost up, and sometime in 2025, the county announced that they no longer want RJ Corman on their trackage, as revenue hasn't seen its expectations, which leads us up to today, where, as I'm making this video, the line is now officially up for sale, with its deadline being set to October 9th, 2026. And so, proposed buyers must make their final bids before August 28th, 2026. The adjacent Reading and Northern Railroad in Pittston has had trackage rights onto the county's track, as they of course made an offer to purchase the line and increase freight service and to add passenger service to the city of Wilkes-Barre. Now, whether that will happen or other railroads offer a different deal, only time will tell in these next couple months. But for now, get RJ Corman while you still can, before they make their final departure from Northeast Pennsylvania.